to collect the greatest prize of all.
Good afternoon and welcome to Hilton Park, Leigh. This first round Challenge Cup tie, Leigh versus St Helens, 31st of January 1988. Saints led out by captain Harry Pinner, signed a couple of weeks ago from Widnes, an exchange deal with the player and cash, with Derek Pike, Leigh's captain, and ball playing prop forward, going to Widnes. First out, as I said, on the pitch. I'll go through the Leigh team first now. Number 1, Chris Johnson. 2, Neil McCulloch. 3, John Westhead. 4, Craig Burrell. 5, Shane Horrow. 6, John Kerr. 7, Phil Johnson. 8, Dave Evans. 9, Mick Dean. 10, Tony Cottrell. 11, Brian Dunn. 12, Jeff Clark. 13, Harry Pinner. 14, Andy Collier. 15, Ivor Owen. As you can judge from the cheers, Saints coming out there, led out by the captain Shane Cooper. Neither team had a game last weekend, and the game before at Bradford, Saints certainly picked up the share of injuries. The Saints team now, number 1, Phil Vivers. 2, Dave Tanner. 3, Paul Loughlin. 4, Mark Elia. 5, Les Quirk. 6, Shane Cooper. 7, Neil Holding. 8, Tony Burke. 9, Paul Groves. 10, Stuart Evans. 11, Paul Farber. 12, Roy Haggerty. 13, Andy Platt. Saints substitutes today, Dave Large at 14, Bernard Dwyer at 15. As we were just saying, Saints at Bradford there, Tony Burke carried off with a bad injury, a suspected bad injury. It was a badly sprained ankle. Tony Burke out there on the park, fully recovered. Peter Suto, he's got a sprung shoulder. Les Quirk picked up a bad knee injury. Also, Paul Farber picked up damaged ribs, and Neil Holding damaged ribs and a knee injury, but they're all back and fit now. Neil Holding, Les Quirk and Tony Burke. Also Paul Farber, they're out in today's team lineup. Well, it's the first round. The Saints had to play a preliminary round last season against Swinton at Nosey Road, and that was a close game. Saints just running out winners by 2 points. But both through to the first round proper today, and both teams met in the semi-final at Central Park, Wigan last season. The Saints just coming through victors, 14 points to 8. Going on to meet Halifax at Wembley, and just losing out by that 1 point. Today's referee is Kevin Allott from Southport. So we've got a good game to look forward to. Harry Pinner out the ex-Saint. As I said before, just transferred from Widnes a couple of weeks ago. He'll be looking to put one over on his old team. When he played for Widnes the last couple of occasions in the first round of the players this season, the Saints contained him very well, as they did in the New Year's Day game when Saints run out winners 25 points to 0. But Leigh, everything to go for today. Well down in the league position. They're in 10th place out of 14 in the Stones Bitter League. Saints are in 7th position. St Helens with games in hand. They've played 13, won 8, lost 5, 2-7-6 for, 2-0-3 against, and 16 points. They're in 7th position, so that's mid-table. They've games in hand on teams above them. Leigh at the bottom end of the table. They've played 16, they've only won 6, lost 10, with 250 points for, 352 against, and 12 points in the Stones Bitter Championship tables. Well, we're just waiting for referee Allott to come out now. Both teams on the field, limbering up. It's nearly 32 minutes past 3. And everybody here keen to get going. Well, here's the referee and the matchday officials. Quite a decent crowd here at Hilton Park. in the last 4 games have stopped the opposition scoring in the second half. But we've Harry Pinner out there tossing the coin with Shane Cooper, Saints captain. So ready for the kick-off now. Leigh to kick off. The crowd's certainly getting warmed up now. It's going to be a good game. One of those you saw Wigan go through yesterday. A narrow win, 2 points to nil against Bradford Northern. And there's some good ties in this first round being conjured up. But Leigh kick off. Paul Loughlin takes it. Kicks the ball downfield. An immediate knock on. Number 2 there coming in field, Neil McCulloch. Looks as though Chris Johnson was going to pick the ball up. Chris Johnson left it. Neil McCulloch went for it. And a knock on to the first scrum of the match. Just after 25 seconds gone. It's midway between the halfway and Leigh 25. Neil holding to feed. Saints win the first scrum. Spreading it to the right. Beavers linking up as ever. Inside to Loughlin. Comes in field Loughlin. Dave Tanner now played in quite a few of the back positions for Saints since signing from Fire Rugby Union Club earlier in the season. Hooker there. Mick Dean coming through quickly. Smothering Neil Holding. Ball now with Tony Burke. He'll take him on Burke. Drives forward. Brought down 10 yards inside the Leigh half. Paul Groves, live wire hooker. That dummy half and Saints moving it. Beavers linking up. Elia streaking down. Leigh Tapler's second down. Beavers spreads it left. Neil Holding. Shot past to Groves. Takes him Groves. Gives the dummy. Drives forward. It's the last tackle now of this set of 6 for Saints. And Neil Holding acting half-back. Going for drop goal. The ball comes back. Neil Holding knocks on. Well, it's Neil Holding went for the drop goal. All points are going to be valuable. It didn't get any lift. It hit the Leigh player. It came back to Neil Holding. He knocked on. So the referee out of the scrum just inside the Leigh 25. It's Phil Johnson on the feed. Second scrum of the game. And Leigh come away with it. Phil Johnson, live wire carried to this Johnson. Saints quickly up there. But another knock on being ruled. Scrum down in a similar position. And to the last. Neil Holding for Saints to feed this time. Obviously, plenty of tension here. A lot at stake. Good movement there. Neil Holding wins the scrum. Andy Platt comes round the blind side. Roy Haggerty from acting half-back. Drives forward. High stepping Haggerty. Wants a quick play the ball. Andy Platt acting half-back. Saints spreading it right. Neil Holding. Inside to Paul Farber. Gets the ball going. Saints keep it alive. Just kept infield over there on the left wing for Saints. Neil Holding now. Spreading it right. Shane Cooper just slips. Had a lot of rain here, but Leigh tackling, going in a little enthusiastically there. Referee Allett right on the job. But Leigh already been penalised for a little aggression in the tackle. So referee Allett, he's going to bring somebody out here. Just 3 minutes of the game gone. Well, Andy Platt receiving 10 minutes in the sin bin. Andy Platt receiving 10 minutes in the sin bin. Saints still awarded the penalty. But referee Allett penalising the Leigh tackler for going in over enthusiastically and then giving Andy Platt 10 minutes in the sin bin for reacting to the tackle. Well, it's Paul Loughlin, more or less in front of the sticks, round about 15-20 yards out. Easy penalty for Lachlan. Already kicked 57 goals this season. Slots that over, no problem for Lachlan.
That conversion for St. Helens was number 3, Paul Lachlan.
So Paul Lachlan there, as you just heard on the PA system, kicking his 58th goal of the season. He kicked 3 goals in the Great Britain versus France over at Avignon last weekend. So Saints take an early lead, 2 points to nil. Leigh kick off. The ball with Mark Elia, I think. Kicks upfield. And Saints awarded a penalty. Obviously Mark Elia fouled in the referee's eyes as he kicked the ball, going in with the shoulder. Player being brought out by referee Allett. So Saints awarded another penalty. Mickey Dean, hooker, Farley being brought out. Paul Lachlan's going to have another go for goal, is he? No, Dave Large comes on with the Sam, but Lachlan goes for the added yardage. Finds touch, just 10 yards short of the Leigh 25. Paul Groves to restart, and the plan move here on from the Saints team. Tony Burke now, finally with the ball, drives forward, 3-man Leigh tackle, but the touch judge is on, the far side's touch judge, and Tony Burke down there injured. Going to be another penalty award to Saints, I think, this time. Leigh number 8, Dave Evans, he's got 10 minutes in the sin bin. So both teams down now to 12 players. Dave Evans receiving 10 minutes in the sin bin, obviously for that 3-man that tattled on Tony Burke. The touch judge was on straight away, so full marks this time. Paul Lachlan's going to have another go for goal. These penalty kicks could prove valuable at the end of this 80 minutes here at Hilton Park. Lachlan from the right side, 25 yards out, takes it to the left of the post, and the score still 2 points to nil in St Helens' favour. So it's going to be Leigh to restart with a 25-yard dropout. Phil Johnson to restart. Centre field on his own 25. Deep kick, Dave Tanner. Backs it forward. Much to his disgust. Very slippery ball here, I would imagine. The ground doesn't look too bad. I believe it's very slippy out there. It's a lot of rain over the last few days. Phil Johnson to feed. Ball goes with the feed. Shane Horrow coming cross field. Centre field now, being brought down. Paul Farmer bangs him to ground on the 25. But Saints being penalised there for obstructing a Leigh player in his efforts to link up. So Leigh receiving the first penalty of the game. Phil Johnson with a chance to put the game level. He's about 40 yards out, but he's centre field. Not much wind here at Hilton Park, so no advantage. Phil Johnson has already kicked 29 goals so far this season for Leigh. He's a real live wire scrum half, and this is his chance to level the scores up. Minutes of the game gone, 2-0 to Saints. Phil Johnson now from virtually 40 yards out, centre field. Plenty of power behind it. Yes, right over.
Conversion for Leigh by number 7, Phil Johnson.
2 points each now. Back to square one. Typical cup tie. Hard matches at Hilton Park. They're all hard matches here. And certainly the cup ties seem to bring out the best in the teams. Stuart Evans, Paul Loughlin in there quickly at the tackle. Mickey Dean, hooker, half-back. Onto Jeff Clark, his Kiwi forward. Taken down by Paul Farber, Paul Groves. Ball now with Harry Pinner. He's a playmaker, Pinner, as you know. Lots of these moves revolve around him, but Leigh have lost the ball. His number 11, Brian Dunn, coming through, but Saints take the ball. Groves now, feeds it to Loughlin. He straightens up, goes centre field. Number 10 there, Tony Cottrell, going in a little aggressively in my eyes, but Saints still with the ball. Cooper, change of direction, tries to get it going towards the right, but he's brought down. Saints quickly onto Stuart Evans now, coming from deep, driving forward, trying to batter his way through this Leigh defence. Holding. Little chip kick for touch. Yes. Good kick from Holding. Oh, it's gone touching goal. Looked a good kick from here, but it's obviously going touching goal. So Leigh with a 25-yard tap restart. And it's Mick Dean onto Jeff Clark. It's second row Kiwi forward. I think it's his third spell here at Hilton Park with the Leigh outfit. And Leigh now moving it to the left. Harry Pinner trying to get him going. Now Loughlin covering quickly. Super tackle from Saints there. Loughlin and Tanner bring him to ground. Good solid tackling. And it's Dean now. Craig Burrell, Craig Burrell it was that came through. Subject of the solid tackle from Dave Tanner and Loughlin. So he's still in possession. Well, now with Tony Cottrell going crossfield, trying to spread it out. Has lost the ball. Cottrell. Saints come up with it. Surely not allowed to play the ball there. Shane Cooper there trying to play the ball. Mick Dean impedes him, but referee Allett lets it go, and it's Leigh back in possession. So Leigh spreading it left. Getting mixed up there, short ball onto Clark, but he's spreading it now. Pinner onto Brian Dunn. Out to Craig Burrell again. Loughlin in. Loughlin is marker, bundles him down, no problem. But Harry Pinner trying to get him going. Taking it right over there. John Kerr in possession. Mick Dean from acting half-back, tries to scamper through. Last tackle of this set of 6 for Leigh. The peg 10 yards in their own half. It's going to come back to Phil Johnson. Finally gets his kick away. Phil Beavers. Well, I thought Phil Beavers had it, but it just outpaced him. It beat Les Quirk. It bisected Quirk and Beavers and went into touch just inside the Saints 25. So super kick there from Phil Johnson. It's Saints head and ball, but it's a scrum down right on the Saints 25 line. Scrums 2 apiece at present, and Saints come away with that one. Leigh quickly up. Leigh coached, as you know, by ex-Saints coach Billy Benyon, ex-coach and player Stuart Evans. Gets the ball going. Saints now. Shane Cooper onto Loughlin on this right wing. Loughlin still going. And no obstruction there. Tanner came through with his hands up. The Saints keep it going. Roy Haggerty now off one foot. Flicks it out. Loughlin was looking away there as Haggerty tried to keep the ball going and flicked it out. Little chip kick through, Haggerty gathers the ball, flicks inside to Beavers. Saints keep it alive. Beavers going crossfield. Out to Shane Cooper, overlap for Saints. Cooper breaks through, feeds on to Elia, comes centre field. Just penetrates the Leigh half now. Andy Platt back on now, Saints back to a full 13 players. Cooper tidies up there, shakes off the tackler, onto Les Quirk, hurrying down that left wing, watch him go this Quirk, still going Quirk, brought down under 25 and bundled into touch. Super break there from Saints. Kept it going, flicked it out to Quirk. He's Saints' leading try scorer with 16 touchdowns, 12 for Saints and 4 before he came here. Scored for Barrow. Quirk, an early season signing, £55,000 signing from Barrow. Barrow valued him at 100,000, but went to the tribunal and they got him for 55. So from the scrum down, Leigh come away with it. Leigh in possession, 15 minutes of the game gone. Leigh pegged in their own half, virtually for the 14 minutes that's gone already. A quick break there. On to number 2, Neil McCulloch. Speedy lad, this fella. Team her up the wing. Quick play the ball wanted by Leigh. Leigh moving it to the left. Johnson going cross field. Beavers takes him. Good last line of defence, Beavers. Harry Pinner. Short ball onto John Kerr. Flicks it back to Pinner. The ball kicked forward. Leigh keep possession. Onto McDean. Hurrying up. Last tackle now. Touch judges on this side. For an incident there. Obviously myself and referee Elliott. John Kerr, the injured man down there. This touch judge at this side coming on with referee Elliott. I was following the ball. Obviously referee Elliott was. Leigh breaking through there. But it's John Kerr injured. It looks though Leigh are going to have to make a substitution. Referee Elliott having a word with Andy Platt. I don't know whether he was the offender, but it's going to be a penalty to Leigh. So another chance for Leigh to put points on the board. Phil Johnson lining up. It's about 35 yards out this time, just to the left of the posts, well within Johnson's capabilities. Already kicked 30, as we said, this so far this season. Kicked 1 today. The scores level 2 points each. 17 minutes of the game gone, and everything to play for. Both teams without a game last weekend. Saints with the 4 players on international duty, with Roy Haggerty, Andy Platt, Paul Loughlin and Jonathan Neal playing for the Colts, so they were able to call the match off with Hull. Leigh had a blank date. They should have played Castleford, but they'd already brought it forward last year. It's Phil Johnson. Takes it to the right of the posts. So still 2 points each. And both teams keen to get on with it. Neil Olin drops out from the 25. The Leigh player knocks on. A lot of drop ball from set positions there. John Westhead, I think it is that time. Yes, John Westhead it was. Knocks on. Must be very slippery, that ball out there. Lots of handling errors, but it's Saints head and ball. Neil holding to feed, and the scrum down just inside the Leigh half. Saints come away with it. Shane Cooper. Kerr and Westhead in at the tackle. Platt and holding with a loop movement. Jeff Clark, one of the tacklers there with Brian Dunn. Roy Haggerty now for Saints. Still going Haggerty with Dunn, I think it is, so it's Cottrell and Dean on his back, but Saints take it to the left. Tony Burke now, going cross field, pushes one off Burke, but two-man Leigh tattle finally brings him to ground. Leigh move up quickly, the ball spread to the right, quick hands from Saints, Barber linking up, good tackle there, Brian Dunn, Harry Pinner, prevent Barber from releasing that ball. Saints bring it blindside to Beavers. Taken by number 4, Craig Burrell. Beavers grubbing through the touch. But he did well, an instinctive reaction, just grabbed hold of the ball, fleeing possession. Dave Evans now is prop forward for Leigh. Dean as ever. On to Johnson, loop movement with Pinner. Leigh taking it cross field, but going back, losing ground. Saints quickly up there. Neil McCulloch taken down with the ball. Excuse me. John Westhead coming away from in half-back. Westhead usually a forward, loose forward for Leigh. But he's in the centre position today, Pinner. With his lofted pass onto Chris Johnson coming through, just had his ankles tapped. Comes up well, Johnson, with that ball, but it's Phil Johnson now. The ball back to Harry Pinner. Gets shut of it very quickly. All on being ruled. Must have been a Saints player. It's Leigh in possession. Leigh keeping it moving. Kerr out to Burrell. Onto Shane Horrow. Coming inside. Finally brought to ground. The tackle's being wiped off there. So Leigh start from scratch. Just outside Saints 25. It's Jeff Clark. Diagonal run. Barber takes him down. Dean acted half-back. Onto Phil Johnson. Back to John Kerr. Ducks under one tackle. Finally bounced to the ground. Leigh putting it together now. Looking to get further points on the board. The ball being knocked down by Neil Holding. Taken by Craig Burrell. Paul Loughlin comes back, so they're back to 6 tackles again. Chris Johnson moving up. Shane Horrow coming infield. Nick Dean. He's up to Dave Evans. Strong lad this Evans. Finally brought down by Platt and Forber. And Dean again. Leigh taking it to the right. Pinner, good ball there onto Jeff Clark. Into space. Flicks it out there to John Kerr, I think it is. And Leigh get the try. Well, that came from Pinner. Flicked it to the right. Kiwi, second row, Jeff Clark coming into space. And Leigh make it count. 21 minutes of the game gone. John Kerr it was, going over for the try. Leigh backing up very well there. He's the man you've got to close down, Harry Pinner. Clark coming onto that ball, as I say, flicking it out to Kerr, and Kerr going in midway between the upright and the touchline. So that puts Leigh in the lead, 6 points to 2 at present, just over halfway through this first half. Phil Johnson with this attempted conversion from the other side this time, from the right hand side, as we're viewing. Leigh take a 4-point lead with Phil Johnson hoping to tag the conversion points on. Here he goes, right-footed kicker. No, takes it across the face of the goal, I think. But it's no goal. 22 minutes of the game gone, and 6 points to 2 in Leigh favour. So here we are again. Saints giving the opposition a start. Just 4 points in it, but Paul Loughlin kicks off. Kicks it deep. John Westhead traps it with his foot. Picks up, drives forward. Brought down on the 25. Leigh with the ball back to Harry Pinner. Kicks it upfield. Phil Beavers traps it with his foot in these difficult conditions. Picks up, drives forward. 30-yard run from Beavers. Excuse me, the ball now with Roy Haggerty. Shane Cooper stepping up as acting half-back. Brings it blindside onto Paul Groves. Paul Loughlin coming inside, feeds it to Forber. Straightens up, drives forward. Andy Platt takes the ball. Just brought down midway between the halfway and Leigh 25. Saints in possession. Cooper with the loop movement there. Ball now with Mark Elia. Cross field, but solid Leigh tackling. Bring it to ground. Stuart Evans now. Corey Cottrell coming in for the interception. Stuart Evans takes the tackle. Brought down 10 yards short of the 25, the Leigh 25, and it's the last tackle. Saints running. Haggerty onto Loughlin. Going in field, Loughlin. Flicks it inside. Oh, just too deep for Beavers. The Leigh team had taken the dummy, just wanted a man on the inside there, and he'd have been under the sticks. Once Leigh in possession in their own 25, spreading it to the right. Chris Johnson from the full-back position, linking up there. Dean onto Evans, driving forward Evans, gains a valuable 10 yards. Dean again, acting half-back. Leigh bringing it left. Onto Harry Pinner. Short ball there. Onto Brian Dunn, I think it is. Yes, Brian Dunn, ex-Wigan and Rochdale Pac-Man. Well, Phil Johnson, I think it is, kicking up there, but the ball going directly into touch. So the ball coming back to the Leigh 25. It's going to be a scrum down. Quarter of an hour remaining of this game. Leigh with a 6-2 lead. Saints head and ball. Neil holding to feed. Dare I say it, none going against the head at present. The ball comes out Saints side. Saints going to the left. Crossfield. Mark Elia bounces off his shoulders. Lehman gets it, and Quirk and Elia quickly in there. Bring him to the ground. Forcing the Leigh outfit back. Got to contain him in their own 25. Try and get this ball, regather the ball, and take it from there. It's Leigh now. Chris Johnson linking up well from full-back position. Bounced down by Evans and Farber. Harry Pinner now. Brian Dunn. Roy Haggerty quickly in there with Tony Burke. Bring him down. It's the last tackle of the set of 6 for Leigh. Leigh running it. Dean taking it right. Knock on there. Well, it's going to be a changeover anyway. It's a 6th tackle. Well, he's ordered the scrum down. Usually on the 6th tackle with this new ruling, and usually gives the changeover, but he's not allowed it this time. He's ordered the scrum down. It's Saints head and ball. Neil holding to feed. Saints just cleaning up on the scrums. 5-3, making it present. Come away with it this time. Spreading it right quickly. Mark Elia. Phil Beavers linking up. Mark Elia again. On the reverse pass. Still going, Elia. Strong lad, this Kiwi international centre. Dave Tanner acting half-back. Spreading it left. Beavers. Onto Shane Cooper. Lofted pass to Holding. Did well to gather that ball. Feeds it onto Laughlin, and the forward pass ruled. Well, Leigh only been in Saints 25 once. They made it count. They scored. Kerr going over for a try in the 21st minute, edging them into the slight 6-2 lead. Leigh coming up with the ball there from that scrum. Phil Johnson, live wire scrum half. Leigh bringing it left. Evans, he takes it to the right, changing direction, going over there to his right wing. Referee Allett prancing in very quickly there. Cottrell now, veteran campaigner Cottrell, played amateur rugby for a considerable number of seasons. Joining Leigh only about 3 or 4 seasons ago. Chris Johnson linking up. No, it's Brian Dunn, I beg your pardon. Keeps it going onto John Kerr. Tony Burke grabs him. Haggerty completes the tackle. Now it's Chris Johnson, attacking half-back. John Kerr to play the ball. Onto Phil Johnson. Harry Pinner, change of direction. Back to Phil Johnson. Centre field. Tony Burke there and Paul Groves complete the tackle. Last tackle for Leigh. The ball back to Phil Johnson. Kicks it high up in the midfield. Dave Tanner takes it after one bounce. Goes cross field. Dave Evans quickly in there with Mick Dean. Bounce him to the ground just outside his own 25. Phil Beavers up to Stuart Evans. Solid forward this Evans, signed earlier in the season from Neath Rugby Union. Saints in a couple of forward drives and then hopefully open it out. And Leigh penalised for offside. Moving up too quickly in the referee Allett's eyes. So that's relieves a bit of pressure from the Saints. And Phil Beavers kicks for touch. Finds touch just over 10 yards into the Leigh half. Paul Groves holding. Cooper. Barber, Cooper again. Haggerty. Elia, but Elia misses it. The ball going back. Haggerty gathers it. Well, I don't know how that can be offside. When Haggerty passed the ball, Elia gathers it, and Haggerty gets the ball back. So Leigh awarded the penalty. Ridiculous decision there. It's Phil Johnson trying to get further yardage for Leigh. Just 10 minutes remaining of this first half. Leigh in a 6-2 lead. McDean to restart, goes on his own from acting half-back. Groves and Loughlin bouncing to the ground. Johnson steps up quickly. Evans coming through on the burst. Burke and Stuart Evans for Saints bring him to ground. Also Paul Groves quickly in there. Brian Dunn still driving forward. 20 yards from Saints line now. Leigh on the attack. Phil Johnson, Harry Pinner, change of direction onto Cottrell, straightens up, drives forward. Cottrell change of direction there off Pinner again. He's the one to watch. Inside pass onto Brian Dunn. Last tackle now for Leigh. Will they have a go at drop goal for extra points? Well, a penalty going Leigh way, I think. Offside. Had to play the ball. The Leigh man was attempting to dive in for a try, but it's Leigh with a chance to get further points on the board. Phil Johnson just about 20 yards out, just to the right of the posts. Well, this is the first round of the Challenge Cup, the Silk Cup Challenge Cup. We've played Leigh 3 times in the past. In 1974 we played them in the third round here at Tilton Park. We lost 11 points to 5. In 1984 in the first round at Knowsley Road we scraped through 16 points to 10, and as you know, last season in the semi-final at Central Park, Wigan Saints coming through 14 points to 8 with tries from McCormick, Platt, Arkwright and one Paul Loughlin goal. But it's Phil Johnson now stepping up for that penalty award. Well, you can't afford to miss these kicks, Johnson. That would have put Leigh with a 6-point cushion, and he misses it from the easiest of positions. So Saints forced to drop out now from their own 25, putting Leigh back in possession. Chris Johnson stops it with his legs, gathers safely, drives upfield. Good full back, this Johnson links up well. Good running full back. Dean. Over to Phil Johnson, Harry Pinner. Onto the runners. Big Dave Evans there, drives forward. Paul Farber bounces into ground. Paul Groves in support, and it's Dean again. He's spreading it to the right. Harry Pinner again. Short ball there onto Clark. Out to Kerr again. Well, action replay of the first one. And Leigh go in there. 7 minutes remaining of this first half. Kerr goes in again for another try, as I've just said. Action replay of the first effort. Pinner with a short ball onto Clark, running through from deep, and Kerr going in. That's his 11th try of the season, John Kerr, edging Leigh 10 points to 2 in the lead at present. He's the man you've got to close down, Pinner. We all know Harry Pinner's play. He's the ball playing forward, and he's certainly putting it together for Leigh today. Clark the runner, Pinner the provider, Kerr the finisher, and Leigh in a 10 points to 2 lead. Well, Kerr again going in, and it's Phil Johnson. Similar position for the kick. He just missed 2. As far as Saints go, let's hope he's as successful with this one. But it's Phil Johnson now lining up. Leigh only been in the Saints 25 about 3 times. He's scored 2 tries. Phil Johnson here stepping up. Looks in front of the crossfield again. It's across the face of the posts. What's an 8-point cushion there for Leigh They're in possession, they're in their own 25. Dave Evans coming through. Roy Haggerty. One of the tattlers there with Andy Platt. Pinner again, spreading it right. Ball still going, it's loose. Penalty being awarded to Leigh, I think. No, he's awarded a scrum down for the knock-on, referee Allett. Saints to feed, Saints head and ball. Pinner offside, Dermot Saints come away with it. Cooper, quick hands, Elia, Beavers, onto Loughlin. The break's on, Tanner's on his outside. Tanner takes it. Tremendously tattling, comes in field. Snuffs him out and bundles him into touch. Brilliant tackling there from Leigh. Came across field very quickly. Saints spreading the ball equally as quick. Saints spreading the ball equally as quick there, but Tanner bundled into touch. It's come down 10 yards in. Leigh head and ball. Phil Johnson to feed. Just about 4 minutes of this first half remaining. The score's 10 points to 2 in Leigh's favour. Phil Johnson to feed. Clean heel. Leigh catching up on the scrums now. Taking 5 to Saints 7. Jeff Clark coming on a diagonal run through. Taken down this time. And McDean acting halfback. Scampering away from the acting halfback. Groves takes him down, the ball coming out. Saints in possession. Quick play the ball from Saints. Loughlin lofts it out to Elia. Elia going in at the corner. Yes, quick play there from Saints. And the Saints definitely back in the hunt now. That's what we needed. A quick play the ball. From the ball being taken from the Leigh man, I think it was Paul Groves pinched the ball, spread it out quickly, and spread it over to the left. Mark Elia tagging on to the end of it, going over for his 10th try of the season, putting Saints back in the hunt at 10 points to 6. With Paul Loughlin conversion right from the about 5 yards in from the touchline on the 25. Quick hands from Saints, that's what was needed. Hitting back in good style there. And Paul Loughlin, difficult task, but well within this fella's capabilities. Kicked 58 this season, but he doesn't manage that time. So 10 points to 6. Leigh still in the lead, and just 2 minutes remaining of this first half. Well, this took Saints 38 minutes to penetrate the Leigh try line. Leigh have crossed twice, 2 John Kerr tries. I beg your pardon. Away we go. Neil Olin takes the ball from the kick-off. On to Andy Platt. Good forward this Platt. Been retained in Mal Riley's squad to play France the return match at Headingley this Saturday. But Tony Burke now driving forward. Clark in with Kerr and Harry Pinner in attention. Groves quickly away from acting halfback. Forbes with him. Tries to dummy Chris Johnson. Flicks the ball onto Roy Haggerty. Lobs it cross field. There's Quirk. Keeps in field. Quirk does he? No. Just put a foot into touch, but quick hands there from Saints. All coming from this live wire hooker, Paul Groves. Spread it left. One player overrun it. Haggerty tidied up. A lofty pass out to Les Quirk, but he put a foot into touch. Saints could have just gone over for another try before the half-time. That certainly put the cat amongst the pigeons. But Leigh come up with a scrum. They have the head and ball. Leigh in possession in their own 25. All on half-time. Brian Dunn brought down in possession. Paul Forber and Haggerty there, bringing to the ground. Evans now. Giant prop forward for Leigh. Still pegged in their own 25. Taking it to the right, Cotterill. Trying to go through, looks as though he's lofted pass over to Neil McCulloch. But he takes the tackle, Cotterill. Leigh awarded the penalty there for Saints player tugging at his jersey in his efforts to get up and play the ball. Just about 30 seconds of injury time played. All on the half-time hooter. Leigh with a 10 points to 6 lead. Dean to restart. Onto strong running forward. Clark. Brought down there just short of the halfway line. There's the half-time hooter. They'll score at half-time. 10 points to 6 in Leigh favour. The score opened with a 4th minute Paul Laughlin penalty goal. Phil Johnson replied with a penalty goal in the 9th minute. Then 2 tries from Kerr, one in the 21st, one in the 33rd minute, going unconverted. Then
Thank you very much.
back with you now, Tilson Park Leigh. Second half of this first round Silk Cup Challenge Cup. Leigh going in at half-time with 10 points to 6 in the lead. No first half substitutions and none at half-time. Saints to kick off to resume the second half. Restart, referee Allard signals the start of play. Arkelia quickly in there with Tony Burke and Leigh in possession. Dave Evans on crossfield, brought down virtually on the 25-yard line. McDean, hooker, but Haggerty quickly through there, bundles him to ground. The ball coming back to Phil Johnson, kicks upfield. As Quirk well positioned. Cromwell Quirk was virtually a passenger for 3 parts of the second half at Bradford, but fully recovered now. Crossfield run off him there, Saints still in possession. Onto Stuart Evans. Well, Leigh pinched the ball from Evans. In the first round Lancashire Challenge Cup tie here at Hilton Park. Stuart Evans made his debut. But it's Leigh in possession. Harry Pinner inside to Clark. Well, Clark's been running off Pinner, as you know. Clark brought down by Paul Farber. McDean acting half back. Pinner again. Runs into Andy Platt and Tony Burke. Harry Pinner gets up, plays the ball to McDean, loop movement there. But Brian Dunn coming through with it, brought down on the halfway. Last tackle for Leigh. McDean takes it on his own. Kicks downfield. Touch judge well back, but Dave Tanner complaining that the ball went in on the full. But the touch judge is down there, his flag's upright. He's adjudged the ball to a bounce going in. It's Saints head and ball, and it's Neil Holding to feed. First scrum of this second half. And Saints come away with it. Saints cleaning up on the scrum, 7-5 in the first half, and Leigh tidying up with 6 penalties to 3. Quick score required by Saints. Try and put them back on level terms. Haggerty now shrugs one off. Back to Tony Burke. Burrill and Phil Johnson bring him down. Neil Holding acting half-back. Onto Stuart Evans, shoulder down, drives through. Dave Evans and Jeff Clark bring him to ground, and Groves scampers through quickly, looking for the runners. Shane Cooper, Saints captain. Solid two-man Leigh tackle, bring him down. 6 tackle for Saints now. Into obstruction there, but Groves, Grubber kicks through. Saints gather the ball, so it's Saints in possession. Did well Groves picks it up. Beavers wants a quick play of the ball, the Saints come away with it. Touch the Leigh man, so we're back to 1. Andy Platt there, coming over to the left wing. Saints coming blindside. Stuart Evans. Dave Evans and Mick Dean. Bounce him down. Roy Haggerty now stepping up. Dummy half position. Saints taking it right. Cooper onto Farber. Harry Pinner coming up there. Brought Farber down. Brian Dunn completed the tackle. Neil Holding scampering away from dummy half. Last tackle again for Saints. Groves takes it right. Cooper, Beavers. Chip ball charged down by the Leigh man. And all on again, surely. Well, Beavers kicked through, it hit the Leigh man, it came back. And Saints player picked it up. But referee Allett penalises the Saints. For what reason is beyond me. It's Phil Johnson. Kicks the touch. Finds touch just short of the halfway line. Leigh to restart. Still in that 10 points to 6 lead. Nearly 5 minutes of the second half gone. No further score. Dean, Phil Johnson, Harry Pinner. Ryan Dunn linking up. Andy Platt quickly in there, and Shane Cooper round the legs. Ricky Dean coming through again. He's a live wire hooker. Shane Cooper marking him. John Kerr, back in half-back. Johnson onto Harry Pinner. Change of direction. Lost it up to Brian Dunn. Tony Burke comes in. Completes the tackle right on the halfway line. Right in front of us. Mick Dean for Leigh. Hooker. Taking it left to Phil Johnson. Ball's going upfield. Midfield. No problem for Beavers. Gathers it safely. Going over to the right wing. Beats one, keeps it going, on to Dave Tanner, comes infield, Tanner takes the tackle. Beavers links up well, steps up as acting half-back. Mark Elia brought down 10 yards short to the halfway line. Saints still in possession, trailing by 10 points to 6. Cooper onto Haggerty, back past her, ball going back. Andy Platt gathers it safely. Haggerty tries to keep the ball moving. Up to Elia, back to Holding, but too high, directly into touch. Puts the scrum down, 10 yards short of the Saints 25. It's going to be Leigh, head and ball. Phil Johnson to feed. Scrum collapses, but referee allows play to go on. Leigh come away with the ball, move it to the left. The left centre, Burrell for Leigh, scampering away from the acting half-back position. Finally brought down by Farber and Tony Burke. Dave Evans gathers the ball up, drives towards the 25, brought down right on the Saints 25. Leigh putting the pressure on Pinner, Luke movement with Phil Johnson. Back to Brian Dunn, I think that is. Haggerty and Andy Platt, I think, taking down Mick Dean. Phil Johnson, Harry Pinner, change of direction, onto John Kerr. Leigh awarded the penalty for obviously an incident involving Harry Pinner, somebody going in with the shoulder, so referee Allett signifies. Midfield. 35 yards out, and Phil Johnson's going to have a go for goal. More or less directly in front of the sticks. He's only kicked the one today, Phil Johnson. Missed on about 2 or 3 occasions. Yeah, 3 occasions. penalty award and 2 Kerr tries. So centre field more or less, perhaps just a shade to the right of the uprights. 35 yards out. Very still day, no wind or anything to bother about. Leigh in the lead, 10 points to 6, looking to extend this lead. Just 8 minutes of this second half gone. Phil Johnson stepping up now. Here he goes. Yes, right in the middle.
That conversion was by number 7, Phil Johnson.
So Phil Johnson, his 31st goal of the season, extends Leigh's lead to 6 points. Saints kick off quickly, ball up to the Leigh man, and he knocks on. So it's a scrum down. Saints head and ball, Neil holding to feed. The scrum collapses. Referee Allett has a word with both packs. Tony Cottrell, the last man up. Obviously trying to bring the pack down. The ball comes Saints side. Leigh come up with the ball. Lofted pass. Out to Neil McCulloch. Super tackle there from Quirk. In with the shoulder and brought him down. Well, another ridiculous decision in my opinion. Less Quirk there underneath McCulloch, and McCulloch wriggling, and Leigh awarded the penalty. In fact, they're awarded another for somebody mouthing. Phil Johnson says that he's going to go for goal. The touch judge has ordered his the referee has ordered his touch judges to go behind the sticks. Harry Pinner comes over and protests. He didn't want Phil Johnson to take the kick for goal, but the referee told him, I've sent me touch judges round, and that's the decision you've made, and that's what you're going to get. But it's Leigh in the lead at 12 points to 6. And a difficult kick for Phil Johnson. Well, these are the type of kicks that they usually kick, right from the touchline after they've been unsuccessful with easier attempts. 10 minutes of the second half gone. Leigh in a 12 points to 6 lead. And Phil Johnson right from the touchline. Stepping up now. Has it got the distance? No. Just goes behind the right upright. Well worth a chance, well worth a try as it turned out. Leigh are going to get the ball back. Neil Holding drops out centre field. Flicks up into Chris Johnson's hands. He drives forward centre field and brought down just on the halfway line. There's Leigh now. Short ball onto Clark. But, a hint forward off Harry Pinner, but goes unnoticed. Dave Evans driving forward. Constant call in Saints side this afternoon. Brought down midway between the halfway and Saints 25, and it's certainly Leigh putting it together. Harry Pinner again. He's the one that's making them tick. Quick hands from Leigh. Scooped up by Neil McCulloch. Well, obstruction, using Westhead as obstruction after the deed had been done. Westhead put his hands up, but Saints awarded the penalty. Looking for support, turned round to release, nobody there. Phil Beavers now at dummy half. Brings it back to Andy Platt. Crossfield now. Shane Cooper. Platt again for the return pass. Brought down 15 yards from the Leigh try line, centre field. Taking it right. Neil Holding. On to Shane Cooper. Still going Saints. Last tackle now. They're going to run it. They're going to have to run it to get points on the board. The 6 points in arrears. Beavers linking up well, going for the line, flicks it up, yes, well taken by Quirk. He did well there, Quirk. The try's awarded. I don't know whether he's given an 8-pointer or not. Being fouled in the act of scoring the try, but Quirk goes in for the try. His 17th of the season. Referee Allett, yes, he's awarded the 8-point score. Good play from Saints on the 6th tackle from on the far right, spread it left, and Mark Elia flicked, I think it was Mark Elia, flicked the pass up to Les Quirk. He did exceptionally well to take it, Quirk. He had to lean back for it and went over and was fouled in the act of going over. But I put Saints back in the hunt at 12 points to 10. Cottrell there. Simbind. Oh, off completely. Cottrell. Paul Loughlin attempts the conversion. As I was just saying, it's Cottrell there. Complete sent off for the rest of the game. For that foul on Les Quirk in the act of scoring. Paul Loughlin missed the penalty conversion, but missed the Quirk try conversion, I should say, but he's been awarded the what is known as the 8-pointer, awarded the penalty goal from right under the sticks, so no problem with this. Well, that ties it all up now. 12 points each. So back to square one. Saints hitting back in good fashion there. Quirk try, did well to score it. As he went over, he was fouled by Cottrell, Tony Cottrell, who has been sent off the field for the rest of this game by referee Allett. Leigh kick off, taken by Elia on the full. Saints moving it to the right. Oh, beg your pardon, taken by Les Quirk on the full. Saints now moving it left. Quick hands from Saints. Cooper looking for the runners onto Platt. Passes round the man. It's the Leigh man. A knockback. But Roy Haggerty tidies up. Saints come blindside. Farber. Solid tackling from the Leigh outfits come in. With Westhead, McCulloch. The ball back with Evers, charge down. Hit the Leigh man. Stuart Evans ruled offside, but it took a deflection, so how the man can be offside after it took a deflection, I do not know. But referee Allett awarding Leigh a penalty, an offside decision. Bill Johnson stepping up to kick for touch. Lines touch on the Saints 25. McDean to restart. Ryan Dunn coming up, and Evans, Burke and Groves. Saints combined the front row. Take him down. Dave Evans. Phil Johnson. Loose ball. Must be a knock on. The scrum down being moved on the Saints 25 midfield. Leigh tidying up on the scrums at 2-1 at present. It's Saints head and ball. Neil holding to feed. Saints come away with it. Quick hands onto Mark Elia. Phil Beaver's linking up as ever. Mark Elia releases, plays it to himself. Leigh down to 12 men, and as you know, as a rule, teams just seem to play that little bit better with 12 men. Brian Dunn line on the Roy Haggerty there. Les Quirk penalised for the same offence over here just a few minutes earlier. Well, Just Neil Holding taking the acting half-back position, moving it to the right, onto Tony Burke, diagonal run from Burke, shrugs one off, comes back for more, brought down on the halfway, well, not actually brought to ground. Groves, outrageous dummy from Groves, so it's tidy up. A changeover being ruled by referee Allett. Well, I missed that signal off Allett for the sixth tackle. But it's Leigh in possession from the changeover. Dean drives forward. Westhead acting half-back. Over to Harry Pinner. Off one foot, Pinner. And there, you've got to close this fella down. All the moves revolve around Harry Pinner. He's the ball playing forward in the Leigh outfit. Evans flicks it back. Quick hands from Leigh. Well, a little bit of action centre field, and referee Allett having no hesitation. I think he sent Andy Platt from the field of play. Referee holding the inquest now, yes. Andy Platt being sent off. So that's two players with the early bath. In the 14th minute of the second half, Cottrell, and now in the 19th minute, Andy Platt. So both teams down to 12 men. Leigh awarded the penalty. And Phil Johnson stepping up to kick for touch. Touch, 10 yards inside the Saints half. Mick Dean to restart. Evans coming from deep, looking to release, turn round, can't release. Solid tackling there, holds firm. Mick Dean from dummy half, trying to scamper through. No way through for him. And it's Leigh bringing it right. Harry Pinner. Short ball onto Clark. Looking for a turn inside. Can't do it this time. Pinner again. Onto Kerr, loose ball. Saints come up with it. All Loughlin that time, but Beavers linking up onto Holding. Lofted pass to Quirk. Takes it well. Saints putting it together now. McCulloch moving up quickly. Onto Burke. Burke shoves McCulloch out of the way, just swats him off like a fly. Groves from dummy half, going on his own. Well, the referee Allett pointing to Leigh to get onside. Well, now with Holding. Beavers linking up. Still going Beavers, inside to Elia. Flicks it up to Shea Cooper. In space to Haggerty. On to Stuart Evans. Still going Evans. Lost the ball. Leigh back in possession, just outside their own 25. Leigh moving it crossfield very quickly. Paul Loughlin quickly in there with Dave Tanner. Complete the tackle. 22 minutes of the second half gone. Loose ball there, and Saints scoop it up. Is he in for the try? No, the ball going dead. I don't know what's being ruled. Referee Allett probably still passing judgment. A loose ball there. Looks like Saints was going to pick it up, but scrum down. Been awarded around about 5 yards from the Leigh try line. Leigh head and ball, and Leigh come away with the ball from the scrum. Harry Pinner now trying to get him going. Ducking down in the tackle and brought down. Solid tackle there. Roy Haggerty brings him to ground. Pinner quickly plays it onto Jeff Clark. Takes it back. Mickey Dean trying to clear the line. But it's Saints containing Leigh in their own 25, forcing them back. Both teams down to 12 players. Ball going to be kicked upfield here. Phil Johnson. Phil Beavers takes it on the full. Goes over to the right wing. Loughlin. Still going. Beats the Leigh defence. Still going Beavers. Takes the tackle. Saints with 6 tackles now to make it count. Need a score on the board. Quick hands there. Cooper. Saints only been in the lead once. That's 4th minute to Loughlin penalty goal. It's put them 2 points to 0. Stuart Evans driving through. Just have to hold it tight. Saints moving to the right. Neil Holding. Lofted pass. Scooped out of the air by Haggerty. Diagonal run for the corner. The ball still going. Loughlin coming through onto Beavers. Brilliant play by Saints there. And Beavers tidies up. Goes over for the try. Phil Beavers going over his 7th try of the season. What a time to score. Good play from Saints. Holding with a lofted pass onto Haggerty. He went over there to the right hand corner. Diagonal run off Haggerty. I think it was flicked on to Paul Loughlin. It came inside to Phil Beavers as ever in support. And Beavers came in field about 15 yards infield. Touches down for the try. Saints in the lead now, as I said, from the first time since the 4th minute. Saints with a 16 points to 12 lead. Good play there from Saints. Roy Haggerty going on a diagonal run. The ball flicked on to Loughlin, I think, then on to Beavers. And over he goes. So Dave Tanner now taking the conversion. Left-footed kicker Tanner. Already kicked 18 goals this season. Looking to put Saints 6 points ahead. No, misses it that time. So just a 4-point cushion from Saints. 16 points to 12. And 26 minutes of the second half gone. To kick off. Well gathered safely. Farber picks it up, drives forward. Brought down 10 yards outside his own 25. Saints bringing it left. Tony Burke. Groves. Cooper onto Stuart Evans. Solid run from Evans. Still running hard after 3/4 of the game. Groves scampering away from dummy half. Tremendous signing, this Groves. £40,000 signing from Salford earlier in the season. And they certainly injected some pace into this Saints side. Haggerty again. Last tackle for Saints. Haggerty taking a knock in that tackle. But he gets up, plays the ball to Quirk, onto Shane Cooper. Grubbers through, the chase is on, Chris Johnson's back. Phil Beavers going for the corner. Chris Johnson gets it safely, takes him over the line. Yes, good play there from Saints. Chris Johnson took the ball in the field of play, but he was forced back. Saints quickly up there. Leigh forced to drop out from between their own sticks. Now in possession, centre field, 25 yards from the Leigh line. Farber at dummy half, taking it to the right, onto Tony Burke. Tremendous turn of pace from a standing start, this Burke. Just gathers the ball and drives forward. Groves from out in half back, going for the sticks, yes! Touches down by right, oh! No try there, no try. Tremendous turn of pace from acting half-back position, but I thought he was over there. Well, a penalty being awarded a leeway. It's in possession. Leigh in possession, but pegged in their own 25. Loose ball there. Quirk couldn't gather it. Unlucky there, Quirk. Loose ball from Leigh. Quirk went to gather it up. He knocked on, taking the pressure off Leigh temporarily. It's Leigh scrum here. It's Leigh head and ball. Phil Johnson to feed. Ball going with the feed. Johnson coming round the base of the scrum. Phil Beavers quickly up there, linking up with his backs. Stems the Leigh attack. Clark onto Pinner. Onto Dunn, I think that is. As Leigh moved the ball to the left. Pinner again. Onto Clark. Loose ball. Saints possession, I think. Ball going into touch. Saints making a substitution now. Bernard Dwyer coming on for Stuart Evans. Well, the substitution not taking place just yet. The referee stops the clock now. Being allowed to go on. Leigh come away with the ball from the scrum. Cleaning up on the scrums this second half, 5-2. Harry Pinner, lofted pass. Well taken by Burrell. Mark Elia well in there, Paul Loughlin as well. Bouncing to the ground. Jeff Clark coming up on the dummy run, but it's Chris Johnson from dummy half. Tony Burke and Stuart Evans take him down. Phil Johnson taking it left onto Brian Dunn. It's Leigh slightly lacking in idea, getting bogged down. Harry Pinner. Mark Elia spotted that. That's a Harry Pinner special. He gave Elia one at the first round of the John Player, and Harry Pinner there with his lofty pass out. Mark Elia ready to treat. Goes over for his second try of the match under the sticks. It's his 11th try of the season, and well, that'll put the game beyond doubt now. Surely, with just 9 minutes to play, Loughlin's conversion here. Saints going to be 22 points to 12 after this Loughlin conversion. But Saints making the substitution now. Bernard Dwyer coming on for Stuart Evans. So Paul Loughlin lining up right in front of the sticks. Slots it over, no problem. Evans and Dave Large coming on for Les Quirk. Mark Elia there with the ball. Scored a brace today. Super pass there from Harry Pinner, well read by Mark Elia. And he scooted over under the sticks. His 11th try of the season. The Saints in possession. Groves onto Beavers, crossfield to Tony Burke. Taken down by Mick Dean. And Groves again. Leigh moving up quickly. Onto Bernard Dwyer now. Just come on, the substitute for Stuart Evans. Dwyer, Saints 18 captain and loose forward, been placed on the transfer list at £30,000 at his own request earlier this week. Little chip kick through there from Saints. Leigh gather it. 10 yards inside their own half. Leigh in possession. Chris Johnson linking up from the full-back position, trying to put some life into this Leigh back line-up.
The circle man of the match, as selected by members of the press, St Helens number 1, Phil Weaver.
Well, Phil Weaver's been named as the Silk Cup man of the match. That's a £100 cheque for £100 plus a limited edition Silk Cup Challenge Cup tie.
Phil will receive a cheque worth £100 and also a Challenge
There's the
Cup
PA system, just
special edition tie in the boardroom.
letting you know what I've just told you. But the scrum going Leigh way there, it was Saints head and ball, but Leigh come away with the scrum, with the ball from that scrum. Saints in the lead, 22 points to 12. About 5 minutes of the game remaining. Kerr, Haggerty kicks it on, loose ball from Kerr. McCulloch trying to, well, he tidies up. He kicked it dead, he wasn't going to make any mistake. So Leigh are forced to drop out from between their own sticks. Loose ball from John Kerr there. Haggerty kicked it upfield. The chase was on, but McCulloch beat him to the ball, kicked it dead. So it's Phil Johnson to drop out from between his own posts. 5 minutes of the game remaining. Saints with a 10-point lead, 22 points to 12. Dave Tanner gathers the ball, comes in crossfield, brought down the centre field, about 30 yards out. Bernard Dwyer now in possession. Groves, as ever at dummy half, takes it right to Tony Burke, steaming through. Groves again, going from the dummy half position. But a forward pass being moved, I think, a scrum down, being ordered by referee Allett.
The official crowd at today's game was 9,271.
Well, 2 tries from Saints in a matter of 6 minutes there. One from Beavers, and that's interception from Elia, converted by Paul Loughlin. Leigh still in possession. Chris Johnson coming onto a Kerr pass, he loses his footing. Neil Holding completes the tackle. John Westhead at acting half-back. Leigh moving it left onto Phil Johnson. Harry Pinner, lofted pass from Pinner again. There's a Craig Burrell with the touch judging. There's something in play there. So penalty award going Leigh way. Leigh cleaning up on the penalties, 7-2 at present, and tidying up on the scrums, 6-2. I make it. Phil Johnson finds touch 10 yards inside Saints half. Leigh in possession, they haven't used either of their substitutes, so it's Harry Pinner now onto Brian Dunn. Loose pass onto Shane Cooper. Mark Healy on his inside. Roy Haggerty on his outside, but Cooper flicks it back. Knocked down by the Leigh man, so the tackle count waved off. Groves are going forward. Unlucky there for Saints, but it's a good play from the Leigh man. He knocked the ball down, and it's Groves going forward. Excuse me. Neil Holding, acting half-back, brings it left, onto Tony Burke. Diagonal run from Burke, shrugs them off. Phil Weaver's now stepping up at the acting half-back position, bringing it blindside onto Bernard Dwyer, inside to Dave Large, but the ball going directly into touch. Just 2 minutes of the game remaining. Saints with a 10-point cushion, 22 points to 12 in the lead.
Substitution on the St Helens side.
Yes, Saints making another substitution. Stuart Evans having to come back on for number 11, Paul Farber. Nasty injury there, limping off Paul Farber. So Leigh win the ball from the scrum. They're pegged in their own 25. It's Neil McCulloch for Leigh. but Dave Large and Tony Burke bring him to ground. Phil Johnson trying to get his outfit going onto John Kerr. Coming crossfield, Kerr to the right wing. Finally brought to ground. And Mickey Dean, hooker for Leigh, packed in half back onto Phil Johnson, crossfield, Harry Pinner. Feeds it inside to John Westhead. Leigh keep it going. Good play from Leigh. And loose ball there, hacked on. Craig Burrell going for the chase. Dave Sanner, but it's still going. Offside being ruled by Leigh. Offside from Leigh, I should say. As the ball was kicked forward by Craig Burrell. So relief there from for the Saints, being awarded a penalty. Quick tap restart from Paul Groves. Feeds onto Bernard Dwyer. And there's the final hooter. Right, bang on the 40th minute that. So Saints are running out victors by 22 points to 12. Saints tries coming from Mark Alia too, Les Quirk and Phil Beavers, with 3 Paul Loughlin goals. Leigh's points coming from Phil Johnson penalty goal, 2 John Kerr tries in the first half. Leigh went in 10 points to 6 at half time. Then a Phil Johnson penalty conversion in the 8th minute of the second half. They didn't score again in the second half. The Saints go through to the second half, second round draw in tomorrow by 22 points to 12. So on behalf of your regular Saints video team, Brian Pears on camera, myself, Ron Hoof, thanks for joining us, and we'll join you next week when we have a home fixture against Halifax. Taking 5 to Saints 7. Jeff Clark coming on a diagonal run through, taken down this time, and McDean acting half-back, scampering away from the acting half-back. Grove sets him down, the ball coming out. Saints in possession, quick play the ball from Saints. Loughlin locks it out to Elia. Elia going into the corner. Yes, quick play there from Saints. And the Saints definitely back in the hunt now. That's what we needed. A quick play the ball. From the ball being taken. Bye.